7 days from the election, the Clinton campaign is bringing back the 1964, the 1964 anti-nuclear war campaign ad with this little daisy all grown up and backing Hillary Clinton.
This was me in 1964. The fear of nuclear war that we had as children, I never thought our children would ever have to deal with that again. And to see that coming forward in this election is really scary.
No daisy, grown-up woman. But for those concerned about Donald Trump having his hands on the nuclear codes, shouldn't there be concern over how Hillary Clinton has handled classified information and the follow-up to a Benghazi investigation? Fox News contributor Pete Hegseth joins us right now, who served in Iraq and Afghanistan. Hey, Pete, an effective ad to get people nervous about Donald Trump. Is it accurate?
It's not accurate. I mean, obviously, their polling tells them that people are feeling that way. I talk to grassroots groups of conservatives and independents all the time. There are those that say, hey, what will Donald Trump do in a nuclear situation? At the end of the day, they said the same thing about Ronald Reagan. They said he was unpredictable. They said he was too pro-American.
Right.
They said he'd be rash. And so it's a bomb they're going to throw to try to knock people off of their support, potentially, of Donald Trump. But there's nothing in his history. He's campaigning to win. He's throwing bombs in a Twitter sense, in a political sense, to beat his opponent, but there's nothing about his background as a business leader or otherwise that would lead anyone to believe that he would not do anything but things that are prudent when it comes to high-pressure situations.
So, Pete, what you're saying is you notice how thin-skinned he could be with the Paul Ryans of the world, with the Ted Cruzes of the world, with the Hillary Clintons of the world, but you're saying don't look at his relationships, look at how he does in business. Has he thrown business deals in the street because he's so-called thin-skinned or irrational?
Sure. I mean, there have been moments in this campaign where we've all had pause. But if you look at his business record, you look at those who spend time with him when he is briefed on these critical issues. They say he's thoughtful, he internalizes it, he goes through a decision-making process. Ultimately, what do you want, though, in the contrast? Do you want a slightly unpredictable patriot in Donald Trump, or do you want the corrosive and calculated corruption of Hillary Clinton, who we know has ties to business interests around the globe that are not focused on America? So he doesn't have his finger in the Oval Office on a nuclear code that he can just push. This is a guy who's going to go through a process with the trappings of the office, and I think would take it very, very seriously.
And tactically, though, it's a good move for her because she has about a 20-point advantage on who's be more secure when it comes to putting their hand on the nuclear button. Does it bother you at all, Pete, that he says he knows more than most generals?
No, because I think, again, that's the way Donald Trump speaks. He's talking about the gut. He's talking about the fact that he says, listen, I'm going to fight to win. I'm going to untie the hands. I'm going to get rid of political correctness. That's what he's talking about, not that I have more tactical sense than generals. I think he'll listen to the generals, but he'll also give them the tools they need to beat our enemies.
All right, Pete, thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you back here in the studio.
You got it.